Influence here, and today I'm just comparing the robot modes of X-Transbots long haul and FansToys long haul. They are quite a bit different, but again, it's all subjective, and this is just going to be, my subjective take on it. I wish there was something in the middle of these two. Let me put it that way. I think in the middle of these two would be a perfect long haul. But they're both great. Subscribe. Of course, FansToys, the build quality is a lot better. And I'm not just talking die cast. Again, I don't think die cast just makes a figure better. But it's just the way the joints work, the way it feels together more than the X-Transbots, which is probably going to be the case a lot, except for a few. Now, the Constructicons are, in my opinion, one of the best figures. I'm saying all of the Constructicons are some of X-Transbots' best figures that they've come out with. Not necessarily, I think, looking wise, but build quality as well. We do know, build quality on X-Transbots can be give or take. FansToys always has great build quality in paint, but their articulation sometimes lacks. Their other features sometimes lacks, and their Constructicons have not been great as far as robots. I know some people like them a lot, but in my opinion, they just haven't been the best robots. They're all focusing it. I believe it's focusing all on the combine mode. I do like his head the way it is better, but I think the visor is too big. I think his head is great looking. So you can see their heads a little closer. Yeah, FansToys over here. Like I said, I think the visor is too big, but I do like the way the head looks. I may like it better than X-Transbots, but I do think X-Transbots is more proportioned. Well, not more proportioned to what I like to see. Both of them are proportional to their robot. FansToys is definitely bigger and taller. If you like that, a lot bigger. He's like maybe a half an inch bigger. Yeah. Looking wise anyway, it looks like it could be a half an inch bigger. Now, as far as articulation, I think they both are very well articulated, especially for FansToys. But I don't think FansToys still doesn't have an ab crunch. X-Transbots does. But as far as the knees and everything, I think they're pretty much on par with articulation. They both have a wide range of articulation. Now this in here, I do like better on FansToys. I like the way all of this looks better than over here. But this has a lot of goods, so I'm still sticking with this for my robot modes because all of these are not great to me. This has probably been one of their best looking figures to me, close as it can be. Now we get to the back. This is where it kind of falls apart. Yeah, I know we don't display figures from the back, so it is what it is. But this is a big backpack. It's not too big. It's not too terrible. But I do think the arms over here are better. They're more proportioned to the robots in me than these. These are kind of super big, and I hate the elbow. I hate how the elbow looks. Also over here, it's pretty similar, but this just has more stuff going on. And like I said, from the side, but from the back, pretty similar with the stuff going on here. X-Transbots definitely has more hollow bits at the bottom, and FansToys looks more solid. Again, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a better bot, but it does look better from that angle, if that's the angle you want to look at. But again, I think the articulation is still good on both. I dislike the feet on both because it is a little weird. I know X-Transbots can get weird and hard to stand. You gotta try to get these hinges just right, like get this a little farther back like that, and then it provides for a better stance. And when I say better stance, I mean keeping the robot upright. And this over here, this has like an extra piece that I don't like. I usually take off just for the sake of this video. I left it how it's supposed to be, but I usually not take off, but you can take it off if you want. I like kind of put it up there because then you can get the rocker on this more than you normally would if it wasn't, you know, if it wasn't in that configuration. So you have that. Also like the smokestack, and I like the bigger smokestack better. And this part over here, I don't know if I might have this wrong. No, I think that's right. I think that's right. I don't think it moves, but in maybe combine mode. To be honest, I haven't did the combine mode for either bot. I'm going to do a video for not X-Transbots. Maybe eventually, I think X-Transbots, I'm going to do the combine mode in the final Devastator video. Because I am doing both Devastators. I will compare both Devastators more than likely. But yeah, aesthetically speaking, I think that's pretty much it going through those things. Now, FansToys is much more imposing if that's something that you want and like. Again, I'm still using X-Transbots as my robots because I think they all look great. I think they all have the size that I want. I don't think this is too big, but in my collection, it may look too big. So as robots, X-Transbots is going. I do like the paint on FansToys better than X-Transbots, but X-Transbots did a great job with their paint on all the figures. So it's give or take. And I think FansToys is more premium looking, and that's somewhat usually the case. But with that said, X-Transbots, I'm just saying it's more premium looking. X-Transbots has definitely did the premium thing with their Constructicons. So it's a toss up for me. I think it's a pretty much of a wash. If I wasn't using, I would display both of these in robot mode depending on what I was using for Devastator. Now, who knows? When it's all said and done, maybe I like Devastator, maybe I like X-Transbots Devastator better, and I will switch it up. I don't know. I just think that FansToys Devastator, despite the leg mode, the leg mode shenanigans that's been going on lately, I guess I didn't really compare their weapons. Weapons are pretty similar. This is X-Transbots. This is FansToys. It's not a big deal. They look close enough. And X-Transbots, of course, beat with the accessories. They always do. FansToys is trying to include more accessories. I don't know if that's just them trying to, you know, outdo X-Transbots as they try to do. It's worth noting. I think both are great, and either one I don't think you would lose. I think it comes down to what your Devastator is going to be, and if you like the rest of the bots out of the crew. Like these particular comparison, I think you can't lose with either one. The other comparisons, I didn't really do a lot of the other comparisons because I had them in various modes and I wasn't transforming them until the final. But I would be interested in how the other ones compare up. All right, thanks for watching. I'll get up.
Metaphorically, nice on the mic, like the happiest person standing on the shore, not talking the beach.